Okay, welcome to Hollow Raceway. Tonight I'm going to be videoing a 30-lap race using the race management software RCS64. The race will be myself against two programmed variable speed pace cars. The first pace car being the orange Holden V8 Supercar number 16. The second pace car being the blue and yellow number 6 Ford V8 Supercar. And I'll be racing the red and white number 1 Holden V8 Supercar as driven by Garth Tander back in the day. The RS race management software will have all the simulation features, being the false start detection, fuel load, tyre wear, weather and damage. The track's about 30 metres long. A couple of things about it. There is a corner crossover underneath the first bridge. A lot of people don't like these. I like them for digital because it actually means the cars have to go around on different lanes. It forces drivers to change lanes. Also, it's a great bit of strategy to avoid a crash at this point. The pit straight is a double pit straight running parallel with the main straight. The pit entry is underneath just after the underpass of the bridge, just on the, we've got a corner piece here if you're on the outside lane to bring you into pit lane, which has got a lane change in case you come in and get caught behind a car that's already refueling. The track consists of the front straight. We have the middle straight with 2 lane changes, one at the start of the straight, one at the end of the straight just on the bridge. We have a back straight with a lane changer just before the chase and the hairpin. There's the bottom straight at the back, which has a lane change piece right at the end of the track. And we have another 2 corner lane changes, one at the top of the overpass, which we call Skyline, and one just underneath. It's an inside 2 out underneath the first crossover. Okay, welcome to the race, 30-lap race, 2 pace cars versus 1 human-driven car. We have a weather forecast. It tracks wet to start with and finding up during the course of the race. So at the middle point of the race we might need to change to intermediate tyres, and we'll finish in the dry on either hards or wets. I'll just make sure I'm starting on wet tyres so I've got control of my car, and we'll get the race underway. I'll try and commentate during the course of the race, probably not so much as to what's happening in the race, but more to what I'm thinking with regards to the actual strategy with all the race simulation, fuel use, tyre wear, pit strategies and the like. Anyway, let's start the race. Don't want a false start, green light, let's go. First time through the crossover, caught the first pace car. Now chasing for the lead. Hopefully I can catch you on the back straight. Not quite. Over the top of the Skyline, through the technical, yes, hit the lead. I have the lead on lap 3. I'm hoping to get 9 to 10 laps out of each fuel tank, depending how hard I go with my trigger. 4 laps in, down to 58% fuel. Track's still wet, tyres in good condition at 94%. I'd like to get a good lead before the first pit stop. Fuel down to 40%. Track's still wet. Coming up on the second pace car to lap. Lapped the first pace car, 25% fuel. Probably only got 2 laps left and I'm going to have to pit. Track's 10% fuel. It's a risk this lap. I might back up on the trigger. Only 5% left. I'm going to have to pit now. Refuel. I've got 0. I'll move to intermediate tyres. That's the weather forecast. Refuel 100%, tyres 100%. Coming out of pits. Back into second spot. Pace cars are due to pit, probably on this lap, at least one of them. First pace car into pits, so they've both come into pits. First one out. Second one's caught on a dead spot. I'll let him out. I'm back in the lead. Being chased by the number 16 orange pace car. Track's drying out. Halfway mark of the race. I'm on my second tag, 50%. I'll back off on the crossover. Overtake on the technical part of the track. Don't have much of a lead. I'm due to pit again, probably in about 3 laps. I'm hoping to move to soft tyres if the track condition improves good enough. 20% fuel. Risking another lap, down to 7%. Ease off on the trigger. Pit this lap. Into the pit lane. Refueling. I'll go to hards. Waiting for the fuel. 100%, I'm out. I'm now chasing the orange pace car, which has the lead. He's due to pit in 2 laps. The Ford pace car has just pitted. The Holden pace car pits this lap. My chance to catch him up. Almost there. I'm about a straight behind with 6 laps to go. 50% fuel. I really don't want to crash at this point, and I did. D slot isn't going to help. I'm going to have to push harder to catch. The harder I push, the more chance of de-slotting. 4 laps remaining, 35% fuel. I think I have to conserve a bit of fuel here to make sure I'm going to finish without having to pit again. Caught the car, 2 laps remaining. I'll back off on the crossover. I don't want to cause a crash. Get him on the technical bit. Take the lead. Now to hold it for the final lap. Race win. No, I ran out of fuel. Oh. I'm shattered. Absolutely shattered. I took my eye off. I took my eye off the screen for a second and I lose the race. I'm going to have to watch the replay. Great race. Good pit strategy. I failed with my pit strategy. You gotta love digital race, stock car racing.